Good day guys, MuscleSamuraiSix here, and today's video is going to be here to help starting and beginner duels, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links beginner guide to the game. Alright, so first of all, for all my new viewers to this channel, welcome. I post challenge videos every week, 3 times a week. I post event videos, and occasionally I have some PvP battles and stuff like that, and mostly just everything Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Alright, and for my my YouTubers who are returning to my channel, welcome back. So this video is going to be, once again, the beginner guide to Duel Links. The thing is though, one thing to keep in mind, if you have been playing this game for a while, you're going to know everything I'm going to tell you. So if you are a beginner, if you're not a beginner, this video isn't for you. You're not going to learn anything from this video. You already know all of it, and you're cool, you know everything about it, you're already PvP battling, you're already buying booster boxes, you're already getting good cards, you're grinding, you know how the game works. Good for you guys. For you guys, I have other videos for you to watch. And just check my channel and just check out a few of my new farm videos. I recently posted a using blue eyes to farm Vermilion Crowler. So check that out. It'll be at the end of the video. I'll leave a link at the end of the video, or it should be on related videos. Alright, thanks guys. Alright, now to the new people. To the people who are starting Duel Links for the first time. Welcome to Duel Links. Alright, so let me explain Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Let me explain this in detail. Alright, I'm going to keep these videos nice and short. So, in this video I'm just going to discuss the layout of the game and what happens when you start. Alright, so let's discuss layout. Alright, so for those who just started, when I started playing the game, when it first came out, we didn't have GX. You might notice that there's GX. We didn't have GX World until about a month ago. Before, we just had the normal Yu-Gi-Oh! World, which is the original one. So, let me just take a sip of something quickly. Alright, but before I get into this, let's get into it. Yes, I do have an intro video. Yes, that was it. Alright, cool. Alright, cool guys. So now we're gonna get started. Let's discuss layout. Just layout today. I'm gonna have more videos explaining everything else, but we're just gonna discuss layout for now. Okay, what you see on your screen now is the scale. I'm talking about the scale out here. This is your dual world. There's gonna be 4 parts to it. You can scroll to the side. This is your PvP area. This is your card area, and this is your card trader. You unlock him about stage 4, stage 5. We'll get into that later. And this is your deck customization area, and a few other things, and a few other little odds and ends. Alright, first I want to discuss these little things on the screen. So now that you have your world layout, this is your card tutorial. This is your card tutorial. That's your gate to verse your legendary duelists. I'll have a video on legendary duelists, completely dedicated to legendary duelists. Look out for that video. Just take a look. It should be posted. If it hasn't been posted because this video is brand new, then just wait for it. It's coming. Alright, so here we go. Alright, we're going to start right here. Now, before I explain this, I need to explain these people. Now you get something called standard duelists. These are people you verse who have people you verse where you collect items from. And these people are very random. They appear randomly. And they have certain cards. Now each one has a level. Now their level will depend on your stage. Look where my mouse is. See this thing, mission stages? That maximizes at 60. Depending on what level you have here will depend on their level. If you're just starting out, you'll be versing level 5 or level 10. Level 5 or level 10 standard duelists. These people you verse randomly, they always appear, you verse them, and there's a little, once you beat them, this light will flash out, and then there'll be the next one. This is how much of them are still on the map. And there'll be a little timer that appears after you beat them, and once they're defeated, there'll be a little timer saying how long it will take for the next one to appear, and once you defeat all of them, it'll tell you how long until they're all naturally spawn. Now they will always naturally spawn after, if you defeat all of them, they will spawn after every 4 hours. Alright, cool. Now that we've explained that, let's move on to your gold. Gold in this game is something you get from beating duelists, completing stages. You get them for random things. Even PvP you get them. Alright, to use these things is you use them mainly on something called your card trader. But I'll get to him now. For now, if you're just starting, you don't have to worry about the card trader this year. But once you get the card trader, you'll start using your gold for now. But for now, you don't need to worry about your gold. You'll just collect it naturally. Alright. Then we got something called your gem. We got something called your gems. Now, your gems allow you to buy booster packs and buy structure decks. That's what your gems are used for. And you get them from versing legendary duelists. You get them from defeating... you get them mainly from legendary duelists, completing challenges. And you also get them from... just random events, and sometimes the game will just give you gems and there's a way to get daily gems. I'll explain that in another video. It's going to be a daily gems video. It's going to be released with this video, so you should find the link to it at the end of this video. Alright, cool guys, let's move on to the next one. Alright, now we got before we go on missions, let's start here. Start with the gear. This little gear here, this is your settings. It's your help screen, contest us, settings, data transfer settings. This is how you save your game. This is how you save your saves. Because it's an online thing, you can actually save your saves to Konami. That way, if you're ever on a different device, you can just reload your saves onto the device, and it synchronizes the one device with the other. And you can actually keep your saves going wherever you go. Whether you're on your tablet, whether you're on your PC, whether you're on your phone, doesn't matter. And also, if someone steals your phone or you lose your phone, you can always just move the data over to another thing without needing it. This is credits. This is a license. This just explains everything. Points of caution, forbidden list and banned list. This wasn't a thing until recently. We only recently got 1 or 2 cards banned and limited. So this was just, the banned list is going to be very short. And then it just gives you your terms and conditions. This screen, you won't find yourself in this screen very often. Then we have something called this is your friends one. Let's wait for it to load. Okay. While it's loading, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos 3 times a week, maybe even more, depending on how important it is. Hope you guys will enjoy this video. Drop a comment down below. Always leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. It helps me understand what you guys like, what you guys want to see, and let me know what else you would like to see on this channel. It will help me shape the direction of the channel, depending on what you guys, what all of you want. If you want, so I can see what is important to you. By guys, I mean ladies and gents, because I don't discriminate. Gender is not a problem. We all can play this game, and so it's cool either way. And you just let me know what you guys think and what you guys would like to see more. Alright, cool guys. Back into the game. Alright, so here we go. Now we have something called, this right here is your player profile. You get to select your icon. Now you get different icons based on the events. You get to change them constantly. So if I click right here. Now through playing these are your standard ones you get from playing with the duelists, and then you start getting these random ones as you play the game. You get more and more of these ones for different reasons, and they just unlock for different reasons. So you get to select them. Now this is just general statistics, days played, longest consecutive days. You get the point. Then you get player records. This explains all the things you've done in the past. Play records, King of Games, past 5 seasons. Explains everything, you know. Then right here is your friends list. These are people you can actually invite your friends on this game. So if you have another friend playing Duel Links, you can actually invite them. You type in their name, they will tell you if they accept it or not, and then, yeah. And then you can actually have a friend. Then you have items. Now this isn't game items. This is a different thing entirely. This gives you an explanation of what your items, your current items that you have at the moment. And which is still, these are just your current standing items, not anything else special. You can't really do anything from here. Anyway, and then you have your achievements. This feature is unavailable due to a connection or sign-in feature. Yeah, the problem is that since I'm using an emulator on my computer, sometimes there's a little, if you find Google, sometimes a little issue with like connecting these kind of minor things. It won't stop you from playing the game, it just have minor connect issues. So if on your phone, it never has this problem. Alright, that's your player profile. Then we have something called your information. What's the name? Let's wait for it to load. Okay, this is the information. It explains your achievements, explains how to complete, how to get certain goals, and explains all that stuff. Oops, there's a little bit of a malfunction here. One sec. Alright, cool. Malfunction solved. Everything good. Alright, cool. So this is your information, right? Now, this is when you go into information, these are the updates. You'll constantly get these because it explains what's happening in the duel, what's coming next, what's coming soon, what's going to be added, what hasn't been added, what will be added, and everything. So the most recent event that I mentioned is the Dr. Crowler event, tricky tests. And this is your visa. It tells you how long the event's going to be. It explains it in detail, what it's about, and then there's a details section where you'll click on it and it'll send you to a small little link. That's your information thing. You need to scour that regularly because it keeps you with updates constantly about what's happening in the game, what's coming to the game, and what you should see in the game, and what's currently happening in the game. And you can also refresh and see what's back. So this is called your gift box. All the items you get from events or from the game or from the developers, all that stuff you get from here. In here. So it will usually have each one of these things, when something new gets appeared to it, it'll have a little number next to it. For example, if there's one new update, it'll have a little one new update, it'll have a 1 next to it. Or red 1, or there's items you'll have a red 1, 2 thing. Depending on how much updates there is or how many items you have here will depend on the number. Now that we explained that, let me explain the mission stages. This determines the level of your standard duelist, and this is free items and easy to use stuff. Now, I completed, now it maximizes at level 60. Now you can't really see anything now. Let me just swap over to the GX world because that's where I haven't got to level 60 yet. I haven't got to mission 60 yet. Okay, let me just swap over quickly. Alright, now I'm on mission level 22. Okay, now that we're in, this is how your missions work. Now you get a certain amount of missions. Obviously, I've done a lot of normal missions so far. Usually there's about 6 or 7 for every stage. Now, these are things that explains what you need to do to complete them. For example, successfully perform 12 fusion summons. I still have to do that. In Duel World GX mode. Now you'll hear this word in Duel World or Duel World GX. Those determine specifically where you need to be. Duel World is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel World GX is the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX specifically. Alright, then it tells me I need to achieve 3 wins without using any trap cards in Duelist against Chaz Princeton. That's a character you unlock, and then I get this for completing all the stage missions. Now obviously when every stage you get about 6 or 7 missions. I've completed most of them on that stage. Once you finish it, it'll just move up to the next stage, and you max out at 60. Then you have something called special missions. This is, for example, the event. These are special EX tokens. This doesn't need to be explained because it won't. This changes constantly. They disappear. They'll be explained on the details of the event itself. Then you get event missions where it tells you what special things you get for doing that. For example, playing one ranked duel against I get one of the textbooks for the Crowler event. Then we get something called weekly missions. You get these missions every single week, hence weekly. And sometimes it's more gems than that, and it's just basic missions you can complete throughout the week, and yeah. Then you get lifetime missions. These are missions you complete throughout your playing of the game. Alright, cool. So that's what missions are. Depending on how high your mission rank will be, depends on how high your standard duels are. So when I got to level 60, my standard duels became level 57. When I started with stage 1, my duelist levels were like, my opponents were level 5. So yeah. Alright, cool. Now right here, this is your current event tab. Right here, you can scroll past because see these little dots here. These are how many event tabs are happening. For example, this is the Crowley event. Scroll past. There's a Seto Kaiba event running at the moment as well. There's also a double keys event. The keys I may have mentioned earlier. I'll mention in another video explaining in great detail. And I'll actually explain it now. And then this is a previous event, and then yeah. So that's what these are. Then right here, this is your character you have chosen. Now, if you just start the game, you'll find now that you just started the game, you got to choose between Seto Kaiba or Yugimoto. Sorry, not Yugimoto, Yami Yugi. And you'll find when you've started the game, you'll find you have that. So you get to choose which one. You most likely, if you either chose Seto Kaiba or chose Yami Yugi, you probably chose Yami Yugi. And yeah, now then you have to unlock the other characters through doing different things. The other legendary duelists through doing different things. Some are like summon 10 warriors in one duel, or summon 10 warriors in total, warrior monsters in total throughout your duels. You unlock the character. Then others are like play 50 trap cards throughout your duel, especially Odeon. That's how you get Odeon. I'll give a video on how to get all these characters at a later stage. Alright, so now we're looking here, and that will determine your duelist character. Since I've played this game for a long time, I know I've got all the characters for GX at the moment, and I've got all the characters for Yu-Gi-Oh! And then that's what your character is. And then you would choose him, and then that's what he is, and this is the kind of level of your character. And these right here is the event textbooks. This has to do with the event. So I'm not going to explain it because it has to do with the event itself. So you can read that up. And right here, if you're wondering what that is, you just click on it and it gives you a little bit of items. It doesn't give you items, sorry. It just explains how much orbs you have. Once you have more than 10 orbs, once you've completed, if you don't feel like waiting 4 hours for your people to respawn, if you have 10 of these orbs, you can click on it and then automatically will respawn all of them again. And then this is just a shop valued one. But I'll explain that in detail at a later stage. Now, alright guys, I'm going to cut it there. And if you're wondering, this guy in the background quickly, this is part of the event. So these guys don't stand here. He's not here all the time. This is just due to the Crowley event, since he used Ancient Geo Golem. Alright, cool guys. That's the video so far. I'm going to cut it there. Don't want it to be too long. This was just a basic understanding, basic layout of Duel Links, what all the items are and do. Alright, cool guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you found the video helpful. I'm going to be posting more how-tos on this game. I'm going to keep them very short. This was just a long one just to explain the basics. Now I'm going to be posting a couple of these throughout the weeks, and then you guys can just check it out, see what you like, if you like it or not, and then, you know, get you guys going, because I want everyone to be playing this game. It's a really cool game to play. It has a few drawbacks, but so does every other game. But it's very fun. If you enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're a classic fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, if you're a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Then you will love this. I'm serious, you will love this. Alright guys, thank you for watching. This is MuscleSamuraiSix. I hope you enjoyed the video. On my screen you'll see a few little video pop-ups. Click on them, take a look, and see if you enjoyed them. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe, take a good look at my channel, and see if there's anything there for you that you guys will enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. Have fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! This is MuscleSamuraiSix, signing out.